through AE Wealth Management, LLC.
Well, it's time to brighten up for the new year, and it starts right now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens and Nursery, where the colors are exploding with great new deals every week. It's time for the Camellia Show Spectacular. Hundreds of trees and a dazzling array of color like you've never seen. Choose from an exciting array of Bob Wine's own sun and shade-loving camellias, prices starting as low as $19.99. Then check out the truckload sale on roses. Perfect now and anytime. Easy care drift roses in gorgeous red, white, peach, and coral, just $22.99. In the greenhouse, choose from a new selection of pottery. Buy one, get one at half price. Check the ad, then see us on Facebook and Instagram. But best of all, come stroll this 5-acre garden. Experience the color for yourself. It's a whole new year at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. They're on Southeast 38th Street in Ocala. Now don't miss it.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Well, this is a surprise. Hello, ladies. Welcome to the WOCA studios. Please, step right up and tell us who you are.
Tammy Griffin.
Connie Ann Pendleton.
Deborah Jenkins. Cindy Brown.
Susan Schmitz. Shauna Tanner.
Andrea Benitez.
April Savarese.
We are the Stiletto Network Group, a sub-networking group of the Ocala CEP.
WOCA. Ocala.
You're having another great day and you have good taste tuning into WOCA The Source with Ocala Talks and Tom Schmitz. Well, 1 out of 2 isn't bad.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks as we wrap up hour number 2. I just found out over the weekend that early in December, another pillar of our community passed away. If you didn't know Dr. West, Duke West, he founded Radiology Associates, and he helped found the Country Club of Ocala. He was just, I got to play golf with him in the camp golf tournament. He didn't know me from Adam, but that afternoon, that morning was one of the best rounds of golf I ever think. Very gracious man. He practiced radiology in Ocala for over 35 years. His contributions to the golf community, helping create the Country Club of Ocala, was just great. He was born in Covington, Kentucky, completed medical school at the University of Kentucky. He served in the United States Air Force in Vietnam. He was awarded the Bronze Star. He made his legacy in Ocala as a radiologist and a golfer. His son says his father joined the Air Force with the hopes of becoming an astronaut. His son said, "I'm biased, I know, but he's a dang genius," noting that his father's love of history and passion for science, especially organic chemistry. He was really smart. We talked about history the entire day. We didn't talk about golf. We didn't talk about anything. We talked about history, and he was so knowledgeable. He always had those he always wore that visor he would wear. He had those rosy red cheeks. He just always had a smile on his face. He moved to Gainesville for his radiology residency with the University of Florida in 1970. Moved to Ocala in 1973. Though he chose Florida primarily because he wanted to play golf, Ocala benefited tremendously from his vision to expand radiology in the area. He was a man of many interests. His wife, Penny, of 46 years, recalled how her husband educated others, never made them feel inferior. but he was multifaceted beyond his radiology career. He could ride on a tractor and look just comfortable. He could dress up in a tux. He could be reading X-rays and be so intelligent. He knew the whole human body. Another passion of his, like we said, was golf, particularly developing a country club in Ocala, an endeavor that took more than a decade between scouting locations, designing the course. He was the lifeblood of the country club. This is according to Albert Peake, co-founder of the club. When I think of the country club of Ocala, I think of Duke West. And he played in all kind of golf tournaments. He played in the Pine Oaks Invitational, the Camp Invitational, the Doug Oswald. He played golf all around. Burger Warner, who's known West for 45 years, believes he played as many rounds of golf with him as anybody on the face of the earth. Remembers West as an absolute pillar of the community and a tremendous contributor to the reputation of Ocala. He was one of the nicest men I ever had the ability to meet. And I'll never forget, I got to play with him in the camp. I think it was 2015, 2016. I got paired with him in the camp because I'd played a little better than I was supposed to. And didn't last long. But it was a genuine good day talking to Dr. West. And he knew so much about history. And that caught me when we just talked about history the whole day. It was a glorious, glorious day. Played bad golf. I did. He did not. But it was a good day. And you would always see him, then after that, he would always say, "Hey, Tom." He remembered my name. He would nod at me. We'd see each other at different charity events, and we'd see each other at charity golf tournaments or competitive golf tournaments. And, hey, Tom, how are you, buddy? Always had a kind word. Smile on his face. And what he did for the radiology industry in this county is second to none. Radiology associates, well known in this community. He started that. He was unfailingly courteous. His golf etiquette was second to none. I mean, people just loved to play with Duke West. I know that to be fact. He set a wonderful example of how people should be as a human being. So Dr. West passed away earlier in December, and I missed it. I would wanted just to bring it up that he was a pillar of our community and will be sorely, sorely missed. Dr. Duke West passed away in 2021. Coming up after the break, we're going to talk about celebrities that are no longer with us that we lost in 2021. We'll do that right here on WOCA, The Source.
Ocala International Airport. This is WOCA AM, W242CA FM. Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Chicago Public Schools